Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. This ball's grounded foul.
Nope,
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Bryant. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And that misses. 2-1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in now, Albert Almora, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. In now, Chauncey Foss. He'll lead things off here.
Designated hitter, Chauncey Foss.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Bautista is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
High pop up. Lackey has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bats.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, John Jay. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cue shot here out towards short, but this is right to Tulowitzki. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Justin.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Big John. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Too low, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard toward first. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez.
Leading off
He'll
for the
stand
Cubs.
in to open things
Second
up here
baseman.
in the third.
Javier
First
Baez.
pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the
The
inning.
catcher, number 40.
He's set and the
Wilson
pitch.
Contreras.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Morales is calling for it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Bryant.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
First baseman, number
From the
44.
belt, the pitch.
Anthony
Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. That's by him for strike 1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
The 1-2 pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. So striding forward now, Russell
Leading off
Martin.
with a J.
He'll get us going in the home
Catcher.
half of inning number 3.
Russell Martin.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. He's through first and hustling for second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again. Chauncey Foss. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Jay is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jay is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Pitch on the way. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on
Now
those.
batting, shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. The second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. A base hit in his first
Leading
trip.
off the Blue Jays 4th.
Infield shifted
First
well to the
baseman,
right. Here's the first
number
pitch.
14.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard towards the hole. Baez fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Morales.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jay shading to his right. 2 gone. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Tulowitzki.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. Now in the box, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. And that will bring up the speed. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So striding in, Russell Martin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Jay has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Chauncey Foss. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Jay moves over. And that's the third out. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with
Tulowitzki. The throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
First baseman number
Anthony
44.
Rizzo stands in now. He's got an RBI
Rizzo.
despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a liner. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista.
Right. Fielder. Oh.
Michael Saunders is going to come off the bench. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Saunders is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
As a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Almora. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 8.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Albert Almora 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Fielder number 5.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 34, Tom Kohler.
Matt Adams will move into the on deck. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hard hit ball to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again. Number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him today. Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Got him fishing that time. 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back forward.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Gregory Polanco.
Hitting for Chicago, number 29, Gregory Polanco. Now pitching for
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the... Here's Troy Tulowitzki. Now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him.
Troy Tulowitzki.
From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. There's Baez. And that will conclude matters here in. Stepping up now.
Shortstop Javier.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough. Just missed high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Now batting, Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Up next for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped foul
Rizzo.
wide of first. Swings through it for strike number 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Russell Martin now 1 for 2 with a double on his. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Chauncey Foss.
Designated hitter, Chauncey Foss.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Saunders.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Junior Jimenez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season. Jason Hayward will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, no balls and a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom. Davis. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Polanco going back on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Almora arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Kendrys Morales. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. So a big moment here, and standing in, Devin Travis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Cesar Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Cesar Hernandez.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Steve Pearce will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Rizzo is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Here now is the final line score.